and Murray for 3. Keene State foul, number 13, Valerie Lutney, that's her first. Team's third. One shot for Katie Hernandez.
This is a penalty shot. Here we go. Shoot, scores! The Owls win this in overtime. Owls keep it. McCall gets it into the circle already. McCall passes it. That will roll in!
And the Owls win.
Hard hit up. They are saying that was deflected into the goal.
It's 4-3. I think that's going to count.
And the Owls able to clear it out. The Owls will win this game, making a huge comeback in the second half. The Owls go on to win this game 4-3 in the first round of the NCAA tournament.
It's picked off by Jessup, and it looks like Keene State is going to go on to the NCAA tournament. The Owls have won it, their 6th straight Little East Conference championship.
Red. Checking out the Owls, number 30, Avery Stewart. For the Lancers, number 11, Nia Thomas, number 5, Abby St. Martin. State foul number 33, Lily Krasinski. Her first, team sport. Offensive foul number 13, Alana Smith. It's her first, team's third. Checking back in for the Owls, number 13, Val Luxy. Lancers foul number 10, Keene, it's her first. Team fourth. Checking back in for the Lancers, number 15, Cameron Watkins. The score after one, the Owls of Keene State 13, the Lancers of Worcester State University 10.
A single thread is unique. Like each of us, full of purpose and potential. A strand designed to connect, strengthen, and unite. But we face different challenges and have different opportunities. By acknowledging that others may struggle in ways we do not, we can celebrate our differences, embrace each other, and fortify the ties among us. A single thread can fray, yet when it's woven with another, a bond forms. A new strength created by the fabric of the whole. Let's embrace the fabric we make together, the diversity of our threads, to reach beyond ourselves and overcome the impossible. The true power of our game comes from unifying our individual backgrounds, connecting our unique stories, enabling us to be stronger, braver, greater. We can achieve so much more when we are all as one.
What a season! The confetti is going to fall.
We're going back.
How unique is this, and how wonderful for the sport.
Right. In the world. Yeah. You know exactly how I feel it. You ready? All right. Come back. I mean, yeah.
Jump ball, possession, Keene State. Basket by Alana Smith. Worcester foul number 15, Cameron Watkins for first, team's first. Possession, Worcester State. Offensive foul number 10, Keene. That's her second, team second. Second against the number 20, Jackie Alfred. St. Martin. Okay, you're in it. Keene State foul number 23, Samantha Lee is second. Keene
Grimaced a little bit, but she gets up. They are taking her out. Resuming play, Watkins has the throw for Watkins after the pass. Does a great job getting into the paint
Cameron Watkins.
and rolling one up. Brandy's way down low. Tries to pass Marjorie, trying to get another second chance opportunity until it travels hard. Unfortunately, and their victory against Golden Soul is a second chance It shows you the grittiness of this Keene State defense. Visibly upset on the sideline.
Keene State foul number 20, Danielle Brady.
Was against Brandy. Who
That's
is
her third. Keene second.
I mean, you could tell that Brandy wasn't as happy either.
At the line, Katie
First free
Rose.
throw.
Manufactured by Brendan Radiola. Score the basket. Keene State foul number 13. Val Luffy. That's her first. Team's third.
Continues to propel this Worcester State team into winning situations in a 1-point game, 2 to go in the first half. Murray gets a screen set for her, doesn't generate a lot of space, comes up in a double team. Radiola able to look past Aldrin, shot no good. It's going to be off of Murray and here comes a substitution. It's going to be St.
Checking back in number 5. Abby St. Martin.
Smith has been pretty active in this one. St. Francis transfers up to Florida State. It's just a strong defense. There's a 2-on-2 there, Murray versus Roger. Watkins on the challenge by Wilson. The pass goes past. The intended target is Smith, who is down low in the paint.
Keene State foul number 3, Ben Radiola for first. Keene's fourth. Keene State foul number 11, Sarah Moyer, first. Keene's fifth.
The Lancers are 4 for 7.
The line, Lana Smith.
This for 2-point lead. Can't see this. Possession in this first half. Instead, passed a couple defenders, and great job to work around the right side by Lexi. Once again, though, it was charging, doesn't go. Owls ends up the first half with a 27-26.
Our score at the half.
We will be back.
Yellows of Keene State 27. The Lancers of Worcester State University 26.
So when I ask students, why Keene State, the students say unanimously it's the sense of community. The feel when you walk on this campus is immediately a sense of belonging, a sense of safety, a sense of welcome, and a sense of opportunity and promise. And so I think our students feel that when they come to our campus, and they experience it when they join us. Why students choose this campus is the sense and feel, and also the opportunity and the promise of that opportunity for them when they're making the decision. And why they stay is that we deliver on that promise. We have students from urban environments, from rural environments, and when they come to Keene State in those first weeks of forming a new community, they bring all of those experiences together to create a better Keene State. It's a campus small enough to feel a sense of recognition and identity, and a campus big enough to feel part of something bigger than yourself. This isn't a passive experience, so please get engaged, find a club, make a new group of friends, get involved in a recreational sport activity, in an intramural sport, get involved in a creative performance, go see a show, be a part of this community and squeeze everything you can out of Keene State. And if you do that, I am confident you will have an exceptional experience and your life will be changed as a result of it.
I'm blanking. I'm blanking too. Next question you want to do? Bro, where's Aiden?
Where's Aiden when we need him?
What are the other states, bro? Dude.
I haven't had to take a geography class in 4 years.
I didn't study this.
I pledge.
I pledge.
I pledge. I pledge.
I am an NCAA student athlete.
And I pledge to be a champion of unity
on my team, on my campus, and in my community.
I pledge to embrace differences and strive for inclusion and collaboration.
I pledge to stand against racism, hate, and discrimination.
I pledge to strive for love, care, and forgiveness.
I pledge to stand against silence, deceit, and obscurity.
I pledge to strive for dialogue, truth, and understanding.
I pledge to stand against fear and doubt.
I pledge to strive for trust and belief in one another.
I pledge to stand against complacency and stagnancy.
I pledge to strive for change and growth.
I commit to supporting my fellow student athletes in all circumstances that impact them.
I commit to both choosing unity personally and encouraging it for all.
I pledge these things because we are stronger together.
United as one.
A single thread is unique. Like each of us, full of purpose and potential. A strand designed to connect, strengthen, and unite. But we face different challenges and have different opportunities. By acknowledging that others may struggle in ways we do not, we can celebrate our differences, embrace each other, and fortify the ties among us. A single thread can fray, yet when it's woven with another, a bond forms. A new strength created by the fabric of the whole. Let's embrace the fabric we make together, the diversity of our threads, to reach beyond ourselves and overcome the impossible. The true power of our game comes from unifying our individual backgrounds, connecting our unique stories, enabling us to be stronger, braver, greater. We can achieve so much more when we are all as one.
What a season. The confetti is going to fall.
Here she goes, and she's got it. How sweet is this, and how wonderful for the sport.
I remember writing in the second grade that I wanted to be a teacher, and I always knew that I was going to be a teacher. I started school a year early, and it created challenges for me because I wasn't able to pick up material as fast as the other students. Outside of school, my jaju would quiz me on my math facts and read with me. It showed me that even though I had challenges in school, there were still people who wanted to help me. In high school, I knew I had to work harder than everyone else to get the same results, but I had teachers that would help me in subject areas outside of their own because they could relate to how I felt. The way these interactions with my jaju and my teachers made me feel while I was learning is the inspiration for how I'd like my students to feel. I'm able to build relationships and be vulnerable with my students when they're struggling because I've been in their shoes and I know exactly how they feel. Being able to relate to them from my own experience has become a massive asset in becoming a
As Kennedy nicely trying to catch him off guard. She'll play it quickly. Vogt has a chance, a shot. She scores! Maggie Vogt wins it for Keene State College. And the Owls with a dramatic win in overtime.
Marshall streaming down the sideline into Abashiano, who will immediately score, and that is how it'll end. 15 seconds into the first period of overtime.
So advancing, shoots. Deflected by Shelby Alford, keeps this game tight.
It's Karen, gets by one. Karen for Abashiano. Abashiano 1-on-1. 3-2.
Shot and back of the net! Victoria Reynolds puts the Owls up by one with 8.5 to play.
Being a part of the different activities and organizations that I've been a part of, I'm actually able to see myself where I'm like, hey, I actually can make a change. I'm one person that can make a difference.
Division III has helped me to develop teamwork skills, critical thinking skills, time management skills.
It's not just about basketball, or it's not just about school, it's about developing yourself as a person altogether.
I believe sportsmanship is it's a mutual admiration and respect for your fellow competitors. We all go through a lot to reach the point where we compete against one another. It's important to realize that. So once we're finally on the field or on the court or on the starting block, we look at each other as fellow human beings and not just competitors. Being able to recognize the hard work that other athletes are putting in creates a more positive and inclusive environment.
Our campus can be pretty quiet during the summer, but we're still here to show you what your life at Keene State will be like. I'm Emma, a tour guide at the admissions office, and I'm here to answer your questions and show you the parts of our community you're interested in seeing most. You can book a tour at keene.edu/visit or reach out to any of our admissions staff to find out when you can come see our home. Here's a sneak peek at what a tour is like.
All right, welcome back. Just before the start of the third here, 27-26 for the Keene State Owls against Worcester State. And a lot of thanks in that one-point lead goes to Samantha Lee, who's been great on the boards and defensively, generating 2 steals as well as adding 6 points with some clutch free throws. Murray at the top of the key here. Dishes it over to Raudiola, staying on the three-point line until Lutzy now drives it into the base, looking for Lee. Lee gets the ball deflected, but maintains possession until they call I believe it was a blocking foul against Worcester State. And it was, in fact, against Nia Thomas. And Raudiola, a little bit deep from 3. That time off the inbounds pass. She was open, but like I said, a little deep doesn't work for St. Martin now, charging down the court. Hernowitz fakes a 3, back to a wide open St. Martin, and St. Martin doing what she needs to, hitting the easy jumper. Stewart now, Lutzy to Raudiola, Murray, a lot of passing right at the top of the three-point line, still around the perimeter until Raudiola gets her own 3. They try to answer back, but Lutzy pulls in an offensive board. Another thing Keene's been doing great in this game to maintain this close matchup is second chance opportunities. This one actually rolls up over the hoop and it stays above it. That's not something you see too often. I wonder if they'll try to take that down right now. I'm assuming they will. Not the most common stoppage you see here, as the ref is going to try to poke it out. And he does so successfully. Great job, ref. And that is that stops the clock. We got 8:48 to go in the third in this 27-28 game. 1 point advantage for Worcester State. Watkins gets it to St. Martin. St. Martin that time, her attempt doesn't even contact the glass. Let's see, over to Stewart. More of this three-point perimeter passing until one of them is able to generate a drive, and this time it's Ariana Murray. This Keene State team has done a great job passing the ball around until at least one defender gets caught up, and it enables a lane for someone to get to the paint. Watkins hands it off to Hernowitz. Hernowitz, great finger roll, even though she was heavily contested. Hernowitz now with 7 points on the night. And once again, we see that strategy employed by Keene State. Perimeter passing until a lane opens up. This time down the baseline, it's Stewart. Stewart challenged by both St. Martin and Watkins. Leads to a jump ball. That will go back to Worcester this time. But a great effort that time from Stewart. Stewart, who has started the second half, was a great presence off the bench in the first half. Now Watkins with it. Watkins currently with 9 on the night. She leads her team in scoring, but St. Martin puts up a 3 that's no good. Let's see, in the transition off the fast break, Murray goes up. Wisely hesitates, avoiding the block, gets her own rebound, and she's still fighting. Gets it into Lee. Lee works past Waldron, and it's a great little put up for Lee off the feed from Murray. Murray doing a good job to get her 3rd assist of the night here and put her team up by 1 point. But that time they're going to call it against Keene State as Waldron drew the foul. Here come the 9th and 10th attempts from the free throw line for Worcester. Waldron sinks that one. And she misses that one, and it leaves us at a deadlock at 31-31. Raudiola, good dribbling there, gets past her defender. Leaves her wide open from 3, but misses the attempt. Watkins with another rebound. Picks up the tempo and takes one from the baseline. Great jumper there from Watkins. That's going to put Watkins at 11 points on the night, leading her team. She also leads her squad in rebounds now with 6. Stewart answers back with a 3, and once again, it's a 1-point lead for the Owls. Back and forth contest here. And great job taking the contact was Murray. And that will take us to our media timeout here.
Offensive foul, number 13, Alana Smith, her second. Team second. Correction, offensive foul is on number 15,
Correction there, I thought that was our scheduled media timeout in the third quarter. I apologize, but there was a brief delay. Keene State working it around the perimeter. Lutzy gets open after stepping back and puts home a 3. 4-point lead now for the Owls. Feels like the first time either one of these teams have been able to get past a 1-point difference. Stoppage here. It's going to be a throw-in for Worcester. It's in St. Martin. St. Martin alone on the perimeter, looking for somebody. Gets it to Hernowitz. Hernowitz shoots the 3. Wasn't heavily contested, but Stewart was right there in case. Lutzy in the paint. Rejected by St. Martin. And after a great block, St. Martin comes off the court, and it will be Alana Smith substituting in. And now we will be going to our media timeout.
This is a penalty shot. Here we go. Shoot, scores! The Owls win this in overtime. Owls keep it. McCall gets it into the circle already. McCall passes it. That will roll in!
And the Owls win.
Hard hit up. They are saying that was deflected into the goal.
It's 4-3. I think that's going to count.
And the Owls able to clear it out. The Owls will win this game, making a huge comeback in the second half. The Owls go on to win this game 4-3 in the first round of the NCAA tournament.
It's picked off by Jessup, and it looks like Keene State is going to go on to the NCAA tournament. The Owls have won it.
All right, welcome back to the Owls Media Network. 37 Owls, 33 Lancers. Something that's making a difference right now is the rebounding. One of the only categories Keene and the Worcester State Lancers have any sort of discrepancies in. Keene with 24 on the night, Lancers 18. Those second chance opportunities for Keene have made a difference thus far. And we got over 4 minutes to go in the third quarter here as Raudiola takes the inbounds pass on her side of the court over to Lee. But they're going to call blocking foul against Alana Smith.
Last name foul, number 13, Alana Smith. Second.
Murray finds Lee right around the free throw line. She drives in, she puts up a right hook. No good that time from Lee. Haynes with it now. Dishes it to Hernowitz and off the pick and roll. Hernowitz finds herself on the baseline, but it's a charge they call against Hernowitz. She doesn't like the call. Raudiola takes it up the court, hands it off to Lutzy. Murray back to Lutzy. Lutzy gets open. That time she's unable to connect, but Lee does a great job trying to keep it in play for the Owls. She does. Another rebound for Lee, and she puts it up. Great job with the second chance effort by Lee. She's been the star of this game for the Owls. 6-point advantage now. This is the most breathing room either team has had this whole game. Favor the Owls right now. And after a great attempt by Haynes, she's not able to get the finger roll to go. In the corner is Murray. She drives down the baseline and with a good little Euro step gets past the defender. Wonderful layup. Now it's an 8-point advantage. And a timeout is called. We will be right back on the Owls Media Network. We resume action at Spaulding Gymnasium, where the Owls now boast an 8-point lead over the Spartans. With that last bucket, Lee puts herself at a double-double on the night with 10 points and 10 rebounds, 6 of those offensive rebounds. It's another game where second points chance have been hugely impactful for the Owls. As Waldron inbounds it, but it's stolen away by Murray. Murray charging up the court, trying to figure out who she can pass to. She gets it to Stewart. Stewart challenged on the baseline. Cleanly defended, but knocked out of play by a Lancer. Murray gets an inbounds pass this time. Owls running around, trying to get open. Off the pass is Krasinski, but Murray picks up the missed attempt. And that's going to be, they're calling a jump that time. Murray a bit surprised as well. But the possession results in Owls possession. Now we get a timeout from Keene State. So we will be right back. Inbounds pass from Murray to Lee. Krasinski at the three-point line. Dishes it back to Stewart. Stewart challenged on the baseline by Watkins. Now Krasinski drives in, dishes it to Lee. Lee down the baseline. They're going to call. I couldn't tell what happened. I didn't see the ref signal that time, but it was a turnover nonetheless. I'm not sure if she stepped out on the baseline, but nonetheless, Mia Haynes takes it up for Worcester. Dishes it to Hernowitz. And a call this time against Krasinski. I think it was a reach. Affords Watkins an inbounds pass. Instead, they'll use Hernowitz. A lot of off-ball movement from the throw-in. Stripped away by Keene State. Another great steal by the Owls. This defense doing a great job to maintain their lead. But once again, another turnover. That'll be Krasinski's third foul, so they'll have to watch that. Haynes gets it to St. Martin. St. Martin fakes a pass, dishes to Waldron. Now St. Martin gets it back on the baseline. Now driving in off the handoff. Great read by Haynes. Unfortunately doesn't put it through. Luckily to back it up was Hernowitz. Great execution off the board. It's now a 6-point game, 41-35, as it was Raudiola who tried the drive to the paint, no good. Wide open is St. Martin. Splashes home a three. It's now a 3-point lead. Worcester is answering back after that brief surge from Keene State where they went on a roll. Murray by herself. No good off the two. Haynes dishes it to Waldron. Waldron wide open off the right side. Beautiful layup. Great read from Mia Haynes. That'll be the 5th assist for Haynes. She's been a great distributor of the ball tonight for Worcester State, as it's now a 1-point lead yet again. Raudiola 3 attempt. Good! Even with a little contact at the end from Waldron. Raudiola showing up when she needs to. Almost a steal by Murray. Maintains possession, but a travel by Waldron results in a turnover as we get a couple substitutions here for Keene State and Worcester, including Lutzy and Alibrandi. Stewart decides to dish it to Lutzy. Lutzy, a lot of off-ball movement, gets herself wide open. And a good job by Stewart to force it off of the Worcester defender out of play, keeps it possession for Keene State. Oh, Radiola's pass goes off the back of her intended target, but she picks up a steal of her own to answer right back. And some great dribbling, gets past a few defenders. Stewart dishes it off to Alibrandi. Lutzy with a beautiful pass to Lee, who's able to use her height to her advantage and put up the layup in the paint. It was almost a lob, and as the clock winds down, Worcester misses it. 46-40. We will be right back for the fourth quarter.
So when I ask students why Keene State, the students say unanimously it's the sense of community. The feel when you walk on this campus is immediately a sense of belonging, a sense of safety, a sense of welcome, and a sense of opportunity and promise. And so I think our students feel that when they come to our campus, and they experience it when they join us. Why students choose this campus is the sense and feel, and also the opportunity and the promise of that opportunity for them when they're making the decision. And why they stay is that we deliver on that promise. We have students from urban environments, from rural environments, and when they come to Keene State in those first weeks of forming a new community, they bring all of those experiences together to create a better Keene State. It's a campus small enough to feel a sense of recognition and identity, and a campus big enough to feel part of something bigger than yourself. This isn't a passive experience, so please get engaged, find a club, make a new group of friends, get involved in a recreational sport activity, in an intramural sport, get involved in a creative performance, go see a show, be a part of this community and squeeze everything you can out of Keene State. And if you do that, I am confident you will have an exceptional experience and your life will be changed as a result of it.
Back at Spaulding Gymnasium in a 6-point game, Owls up 46-40 over the Worcester State Lancers. We've seen a great defensive performance from the Owls. We've also seen some great offensive performances, including Samantha Lee and Val Lutzy. Final 10 minutes to go here. Worcester with the ball. St. Martin with some great ball movement gets it over to Watkins, who had a wide open two on the baseline. No good. Radiola works it to Stewart. Stewart wide open from three. Doesn't get a good bounce that time, but picked up. Great offensive rebound there from Sarah Moyer. Moyer filling in the hole that Lee has left as she's on the bench to start the fourth. Hernowitz to Thomas. Thomas to Waldron. Watkins open. Draws some defenders away from Thomas. Thomas takes the three, no good. Good idea there from Worcester, finding the open shot on the perimeter after some good ball movement, but no execution. Leaves them still behind by 8. Radiola drives past Waldron in a great left-handed layup. Impressive job working past Lena Waldron of the Lancers. brings up Radiola to 12 on the night. Excuse me, 10 on the night. Turnover again from the Lancers results in a fast break by Stewart, but cleanly defended by Watkins, swats it away. Good read. Watkins fakes past Lutzy, then dishes it to Hernowitz. Hernowitz gets challenged, and they call a travel against her. Another turnover in the fashion of a travel for Worcester, as we see Stewart leave for Murray. Murray, one of the prolific scorers for Keene, trying to extend this 10-point cushion they have. Sets a screen for Raudiola, which allows her to drive down the baseline. But it was good defense there from Worcester. Shot from Waldron from 3. Airballs that one, but her teammate's able to pick her up. Thomas regrouping and trying to signal her teammates to move around where she wants them. Hernowitz now takes it. They call a reach that time. I believe it was against Alibrandi. And it was Alibrandi, as we do have a substitution for Keene. Pillsbury coming in for Raudiola. And a good offensive rebound this time from Worcester. We've been saying that a lot about Keene tonight. This time, Worcester, but a second shot does not fall. And now Keene controls possession. Lutzy at the three-point line, gets it to Murray. Murray down in the paint, dishes one up to Moyer. Great job by St. Martin to block that one. She's been awesome offensively and defensively. Now St. Martin nearly hits the 3 as she was wide open that time. She's hit a few tonight. But that's what we mean about her offensive and defensive skills. Two-way player, but not enough right now with a 10-point deficit. Pillsbury to Murray. Moyer sets a pick that goes off the Worcester defender, they're saying. Keene State possession. And a substitution for Worcester. We're going to have Francis coming in for Waldron. Instead, we're going to have a brief timeout. We'll be back on the Owls Media Network shortly.
Our campus can be pretty quiet during the summer, but we're still here to show you what your life at Keene State will be like. I'm Emma, a tour guide of the admissions office, and I'm here to answer your questions and show you the parts of our community you're interested in seeing most. You can book a tour at keene.edu/visit or reach out to any of our admissions staff to find out when you can come see our home. Here's a sneak peek at what a tour is like.
Welcome back to Spaulding Gymnasium. We got a 10-point game here for the Owls. They're up against the Lancers. In addition to those offensive rebounds and second-point chances we've highlighted, the three-point ball has also helped propel them to this lead, as they have 7 versus the 2 that Worcester's put up. as we get ready to resume action here with just 6.5 to go in the fourth quarter. And off the inbounds pass, it's intercepted by St. Martin. Another great defensive read by St. Martin. Thomas now, top of the key. St. Martin back to Thomas. A couple of back and forths between them. And they're gonna call a charge against, I believe that's Francis, that is. And now we've got Lee back in for Keene State, coming in for Moyer. Pillsbury to Alibrandi. More of this perimeter passing with a great deal of off-ball movement. Still at the top of the key with just 5 to go on the shot clock. Draws the whistle though, was Pillsbury. Setting up another inbounds pass and giving Keene another clean 20 seconds to work with. Just what they want with a 10-point lead, whether it's adding some additional points or killing some time, maybe both. Murray to Lutzy. Lutzy by herself, doesn't take it, fakes, gets rejected by Watkins. Watkins wasn't going to let that one by her. Now in the transition, here comes Thomas by herself. Worcester's trying to figure out what they can do. Challenged by Lee was Thomas. Thomas throw out of bounds. She's trying to dish one off mid-jump, but turns it over. Radiola's back in for the Owls. And she takes control of the ball. That time it goes off Lee. She acknowledges her mistake that time, but without her, this probably is not a 10-point game. She's been awesome for them tonight. And that goes off the foot of Lutzy. She read the pass perfectly. Thomas was looking for Waldron. Shuts down any sort of opportunity there for Worcester. Hernowitz smothered by a couple Keene defenders, leaving Thomas open. Thomas puts up a three, but she's not able to capitalize. But Hernowitz with a great rebound goes up against both Lee and Lutzy, not able to get it past them. It was a 1-on-2 down in the paint, especially against someone larger. That's not always going to work. Murray wide open three, looking for some insurance, doesn't get it. And Lee does an incredible job of fighting for the rebound, and they say it's off Thomas. Coach Boucher relaying some instructions to his players now. 4 minutes to go in this 10-point game. Top of the key is Alibrandi. Setting the screen for Radiola. Radiola charges past Waldron, and she gets the and one. It's going to be a 3-point play attempt here. Impressive job with the heavy contention from Waldron that was in fact a foul to make it a 3-point play. She sinks the free throw, was Radiola. That does bring Radiola up to 13 on the night. Speaking of 13, it's a 13-point game here, 53-40 for Keene State. Thomas gets past Murray, dishes it to Hernowitz. Hernowitz also past her defender. A couple of great moves before the drive results in a foul. They're calling it against Raudiola. Thomas 1 for 2 from the line this time. 12-point game, 3.5 to go. Great job by Hernowitz to steal it from Raudiola, and a good pickup from Waldron on the offensive rebound. Fast transition. But they're calling Murray this time. I believe it was a reach. It's her second foul in a very short period of time. Luckily, 3 minutes to go in the fourth. Not much room for many more. Hernowitz dishes it down low. Stolen by Alibrandi. It was in the hands of Watkins, and she just forced it away. Not even allowing a call for a jump ball. And now she's at the top of the key. Dishes it to Lutzy. Lee was calling for it in the post. Works past her defender. It was an awesome try, but she doesn't get it. And Murray finds Lutzy down low until they call Watkins. Keene turns it over on the inbounds pass. St. Martin's three is good, resulting in a timeout. We'll be right back on the Owls Media Network.
This is a penalty shot. Here we go. Shoot, scores! The Owls win this in overtime. Owls keep it. McCall gets it into the circle already. McCall passes it. That will roll in!
And the Owls win.
Hard hit up. They are saying that was deflected into the goal.
It's 4-3. I think that's going to count.
And the Owls able to clear it out. The Owls will win this game, making a huge comeback in the second half. The Owls go on to win this game 4-3 in the first round of the NCAA tournament.
It's picked off by Jessup, and it looks like Keene State is going to go on to the NCAA tournament. The Owls have won it their sixth straight Little East Conference championship.
Just over 2 minutes to go here at Spaulding Gymnasium in a 7-point contest. It was 10 points moments ago before Abby St. Martin hit her second three of the game. Owls have been great this second half. Hopefully they can maintain this lead. One of the first times we've seen Worcester really show that full court press. Murray gets past it easy, dishes it to Alibrandi. Alibrandi with a great move in the paint to put up the one-hander. Watkins drives on Murray. And once again, it looks like they're calling Murray. Watkins had an and one earlier and converted on the free throw. These will be her second and third attempts. Critical free throws here for Worcester. This is the first one. Watkins makes the second, making this a 10-point contest. Murray past Thomas, dishes it to Lee. Lee's attempt is no good. Great idea by Murray. After the foul by Thomas, Keene State takes possession with just 1.5 to go in the fourth quarter of this 10-point game. Worcester feels the pressure. They're putting on the full court press. Murray down to Lee again, but this time Lee able to keep it in play, but nearly out of bounds. Still a turnover, though, for Keene, allowing St. Martin to get it to a wide open Waldron. Waldron's three wide of the rim, but Watkins picks it up. Watkins has been great offensively and defensively for them. This time picking up a board, and a three-pointer contested by Thomas. Great shot, makes it a 7-point game. As we have another timeout, and we'll be back on the Owls Media Network.
Our campus can be pretty quiet during the summer, but we're still here to show you what your life at Keene State will be like. I'm Emma, a tour guide of the admissions office, and I'm here to answer your questions and show you the parts of our community you're interested in seeing most. You can book a tour at keene.edu/visit or reach out to any of our admissions staff to find out when you can come see our home. Here's a sneak peek at what a tour is like.
Well, under a minute officially, 55 Owls, 48 Lancers. In a contest that's only seen 4 3-pointers from Worcester. They might need to start shooting them now. Keene has the advantage in that stat as well. Radiola with it in the winding seconds here, trying to burn as much time as possible, but still find a good shot. Radiola down the baseline, trying to avoid any stoppage of the clock. Alibrandi with a 3, and it sinks it. And we get another timeout. But that's just to freeze. I thought it was just to freeze things briefly, but we'll be going to a quick commercial.
I believe sportsmanship is a mutual admiration and respect for your fellow competitors. We all go through a lot to reach the point where we compete against one another. It's important to realize that. So once we're finally on the field or on the court or on the starting block, we look at each other as fellow human beings and not just competitors. Being able to recognize the hard work that other athletes are putting in creates a more positive and inclusive environment.
And back again, possibly for the last time in the regulation of this game. 10 points with 30 seconds to go. Owls with the advantage. It's been a great game from Ariana Murray with 12 points, 5 assists and 4 rebounds. Watkins will get this inbound pass. I'm not sure if there's some sort of confusion going on. Not sure what the discrepancy is here. Officials talking to guys at the booth, but finally resume. Watkins gets the inbounds pass. She's got a few seconds to inbound this, and it takes 5 seconds. She doesn't get it off in time. Owls take possession. Critical mistake that time from Worcester, not finding an open player. Now Keene rearranging themselves. Still have not resumed the clock. Finally we do. Raudiola in the backcourt has it. Not attempting any fouls to draw free throws here in this 10-point game. Lutzy and Raudiola working it back and forth as the clock dwindles. No shot clock left. Four, 3, 2, 1. Murray just hangs on to it. She feigns a shot. She doesn't take it. It's a 10-point victory for the Owls against the Lancers of Worcester State. We will be back after this media break with an interview from the coach and a player.
A single thread is unique. Like each of us, full of purpose and potential. A strand designed to connect, strengthen, and unite. But we face different challenges and have different opportunities. By acknowledging that others may struggle in ways we do not, we can celebrate our differences, embrace each other, and fortify the ties among us. A single thread can fray, yet when it's woven with another, a bond forms. A new strength created by the fabric.
All right, welcome back to the Owls Media Network. I'm with Samantha Lee. Samantha, you had a double-double tonight with 12 points and 10 rebounds. How did that feel?
It felt good.
So how have you been able to balance the offensive and defensive skills you both possess on both sides of the floor?
It's definitely challenging, especially when I feel like there was opportunities that I needed to improve on. But my teammates being out there really make it so I want to do better.
How do they instill confidence in you?
They're always there for me, and we never get down on each other. We always pick each other up. So even if someone takes a shot, it's I'll get back. It's the next one that matters. It's not the one that you missed.
And once again, second chance opportunities have been huge for you guys in the last couple of wins. How have you seen yourself being able to supply the rebounds on both sides of the floor? Because you were great both offensively and defensively on the rebounds.
I definitely feel like I needed to improve on it. There was a lot of opportunities that I could have improved on, but being there with my teammates, they really helped me and pushed me to get better every day.
Awesome. Well, thank you for being with us, man. I appreciate it.
Thank you.
Our campus can be pretty quiet during the summer, but we're still here to show you what your life at Keene State will be like. I'm Emma, a tour guide of the admissions office, and I'm here to answer your questions and show you the parts of our community you're interested in seeing most. You can book a tour at keene.edu/visit or reach out to any of our admissions staff to find out when you can come see our home. Here's a sneak peek at what a tour is like.
So when I ask students why Keene State, the students say unanimously it's the sense of community. The feel when you walk on this campus is immediately a sense of belonging.
All right, welcome back to the Owls Media Network with Coach Boucher. Coach, 10-point victory tonight. And once again, second chance opportunities really helped propel you guys to a win. How has that been something you've liked to see on your team?
Anytime you can get extra possessions on the offensive end, you'll take it. And, in the first half, we didn't shoot the ball well, specifically layups. I don't know how many layups we missed, but we're up by a point at halftime, and I told them, if we can focus a little bit more and hit some of those layups, we're going to play in a lot of games like that. We got 10 players, all right, and it's a grind, and it's going to be like that, but you know what? They're learning how to grind. You got a comparatively young team, and they're learning how to grind out games, and that was a perfect example tonight. They're tough, they're well coached, all right, they get into you, and our players really responded in the second half. We get contributions from so many different people. I mean, Avery Stewart, I thought was immense tonight. Came off the bench and gave us some huge minutes. Angel, I had to put her in the point guard position, and she did some nice things. She took care of the ball and giving Bryn a blow. And, Sam did the rebound thing, which is great. Jackie Alibrandi, she's like the X factor for us. She brings so much. I don't know how many charges she picked up tonight, but it was incredible. She's all over the floor, and she leads by the way she plays. And the players always respect her for her effort, and I think that's rubbed off. I think the effort of all the players is basically a microcosm of what Jackie does on the court.
So will offensive execution be an emphasis going forward at practice in the following games?
Well, I think we executed pretty well. It's a matter of being able to put the ball in the basket when you execute. I don't think we turned the ball over a lot. I think the problem that we had was, you've got to, and we worked on it yesterday. We're playing off 1 foot at the rim. We need to play off 2 feet. You're off balance shooting layups half the time, and that's why they're not going in the basket. But like I said, we got a few. I thought our guys made threaded the needle on some nice passes along the baseline in the second half for layups that got us going as well. And we hit some big shots.
And we obviously just had Samantha Lee on. She had a great performance. What can you say about her?
Sam, if Sam really puts her mind to it, she can be a very, very good player. She's got the tools, she's got the physical skills, you know, and I think Sam, it's up to her. She's the one that's going to have to decide, hey, you know what? I know I'm pretty damn good, but now I got to go out and prove it every game. We're looking for consistency out of Sam, and obviously she played very well tonight.
All right, and well, you got Vermont State Johnson coming up. How do you feel you shape up against them?
Have no idea. I mean, we've never, I don't know if I think we might have played them back in the 70s or the 80s, long before I was here. But I know that sounds strange because I've been here a hell of a long time. But no, I have no idea. All I know is that our kids get to go home. The turkey tastes a hell of a lot better, all right, at the table after a victory than it does after a defeat. So I'm happy for the kids. They gutted it out tonight, and we're going to have a lot of games like that. And I thought our defense in the second half was much better than it was in the first half.
All right, well, congratulations on the win, and thanks for joining us, Coach.
Yeah.
I appreciate it
hey,
so much.
Happy holidays to all you guys.
Happy holidays, folks.
Being a part of the different activities and organizations that I've been a part of, I'm actually able to see myself where I'm like, hey, I actually can make a change. I'm one person that can make a difference.
Division III has helped me to develop teamwork skills, critical thinking skills, time management skills.
It's not just about basketball, or it's not just about school. It's about developing yourself as a person altogether.
All right, thank you for joining us on the Owls Media Network here at Spaulding Gymnasium after the Owls beat the Lancers of Worcester State 58-48. Next game for the Owls will be at Vermont State Johnson, 6 p.m. on November 28th. I'm Tom Rogers, and thanks for joining us.
You have been watching a Keene State Athletics broadcast on the Owls Media Network. Please tune in to our next broadcast, and thank you for watching.